Defense is playing straight away in the outfield. Briarcrest coming in with their road grays. Good looking with the Briarcrest cursive across the chest. Green hats. That second pitch was a fastball up, taken for ball 2. Joshua quickly on top. 2 balls, no strikes. See if he can increase that 368 on base percentage. Third pitch, again, ball up, out of the zone, 3-0. Josh is in charge. I'd like to see him get on. He's second on the team in stolen bases with 3. Let's get on first base first, and then we'll worry about those stolen bases. 4 straight pitches, all 4 of them up in the zone. Nice job by Josh. That's going to bring up the shortstop, number 20, Griffin Rose. Griffin is having an excellent start to this season. He's hitting .441 on the year, getting on base at a .571 clip. Second on the team with 15 hits. First pitch taken down for a ball. Big balls to lead off this game for the right-hander LeBlanc for Lausanne. Let's see if Coach Hop gives him a take or chooses to be aggressive here. Pick-off attempt at first. Josh is back in safely. Center fielder's playing Griffin a little bit to pull. Left fielder straight up, as is the right fielder. Third baseman's in on the grass. 1-0 pitch coming. Good swing. It's going to foul a ball off to the right side. Going to get out of play. So that's the right-hander's first pitch of the evening. 1 ball, 1 strike. Junior shortstop Griffin Rose. First time I saw Griffin play was at the Arlington game, and he made some really nice plays in the field. Loves the way he moves. He's real fluid, quick release. Good-looking, young, up-and-coming player for Coach Hop. 1-1 pitch coming. Ball down. Josh, really good read on the ball in the dirt. Kicked away from the catcher to the left. Josh was able to advance the second on the wild pitch. It's going to take the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Now here's where, as a hitter, number 1 priority is get that runner any way, anyhow there to third base. Doesn't matter how. See if we can advance the runner right here, get him in scoring position with only 1 out. 2-1 pitch. Fastball inside corner, taken for a strike. Nice pitch. Good take. Now 2-2. Let's have Griffin go to work here. Griffin does not strike out very often. I don't want to jinx him. Only 5 times in 34 plate appearances. Good. Topped it right off home plate. Pitch was definitely too close to take. Took a good swing at it and fouled it right off the plate over towards the home dugout. Count's going to remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the first inning. Joshua Brown walked to lead off the inning, advanced to second on a wild pitch. And Griffin Rose is doing battle against LeBlanc right here. Oh, got him. Another inside fastball. Frozen. Nice pitch. Came right back in on the hands. Tough at bat for Griffin. Couple really nice pitches. You got to tip your cap to the pitcher sometimes. He wore out the inside half twice. So we got 1 out, man on second base, and that brings up the road runner, Joshua Russell. Joshua is having an excellent start to the season. Coming into this game hitting .408, leading the team in hits, doubles, RBIs, runs scored, you name it. Pickoff attempt. He's out. Wow. Inside move. I don't know if Josh was looking to steal there, but inside move got him leaning. He went in feet first. That may have slowed him down a little bit. Umpire punched him out. 2 outs. Let's see if Josh can split a gap here and get us back in scoring position. Looks like LeBlanc has settled down after that first 5 pitches. He's made a little adjustment. Very nicely done, young man. First pitch outside corner, taken for strike 1 by Josh. Ooh, little up, little in. It's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. No wind to speak of. Beautiful evening, probably 60 degrees. Second baseman's on the back of the grass. Third baseman's deep. Good take. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Josh has got 20 hits on the season. That includes 6 doubles, 1 triple, 1 homer, 12 singles. Oh, got in on his hands. Get out of play, ball. Get out of play, ball. It's going to be in play for the catcher. Oh, he's got new life. He had it. It was in his glove and just popped out. If he was a tobacco chewer, that's when you want to have a little tobacco spit in that glove to make things a little more sticky, but I don't think these young men are chewing tobacco. Count's going to be now 2-2. This is where, as a hitter, you want to take advantage of that gift. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I like the way LeBlanc's coming inside on these 2-strike pitches. He's coming right in at the hitters, and Josh likes that pitch. He hammers them. Another one got in on his hands. Another pop up in foul territory. The first baseman's camped underneath it, and he has got it for the out. That was Jackson Beasley on the infield pop up. So no hits, no runs, no errors, no men left on base in the top of the first inning for our Saints. We've got left-hander Owen Cassidy on the bump tonight for the Saints. This is Owen's 3rd outing of the season. The last game that I was able to call was against Arlington, and he came in a really difficult situation and did a heck of a job. Came in pumping strikes. He was aggressive in the zone, really put out a fire, stabilized the game for us, and we almost came back and won it. And he really did a nice job of coming in, ice water in his veins. He came in with some traffic on the bases, and Owen really did a nice job. Defensively, for our Saints, the battery tonight again, left-hander Owen Cassidy. Behind the plate is Tripp Ray. Third base is Brennan Bomar. Shortstop Griffin Rose. Second base is Dylan James. Over at first base, Jack Newman. Left fielder is Nolan Cody. Center fielder is Joshua Russell. And the right fielder is Joshua Brown. That's how the Saints line up on defense. Again, we're wearing our road grays, our cursive Briarcrest across the chest with the gold outline, green hats, great looking uni. No wind to speak of. Playing at beautiful Gagliano Field. Owen's going to finish his warm-up tosses and triple throw it down, and we'll be getting after it. First 3 batters for Lausanne is the first baseman Jackson Beasley, followed by the left fielder Dedrick Robinson, and shortstop Colin Wilbon. It's pretty neat seeing Coach Buster Kelso standing side by side with Chris Mitchell. Chris played for Buster when he was at Christian Brothers High School. Chris was one of the best hitters ever to come out of Memphis. He was a hard-hitting middle infielder. Ended up having a great career at Delta State, big-time power. And I know these young men for Lausanne are so blessed to have someone with the knowledge of Buster Kelso on that sidelines and the dugout and at practice, guiding them, showing them how to play baseball and be fine young men. Pretty cool. Owen Cassidy on the bump. Leadoff man, right-handed, batting Jackson Beasley. First pitch. Soft liner in on the hands. Griffin was able to track it down to his left. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a nice start. What I'd love to see from Owen tonight is just a bunch of strikes. Let that defense make some plays. Just pound that zone. It's going to bring up the right-handed hitting Dedrick Robinson. Defense is straight up. Third baseman's in on the grass. First pitch, fastball away. No balls. No, one ball, no strikes. Dedrick must be able to run because both corners are in. The scout report tells me that he can scoot. Next pitch, fastball up and away, taken for ball 2-0. Lefty Cassidy versus the right-handed hitting Robinson. We got one out. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Saints got a base runner. Could not bring him around to score. This is the bottom of the first. Leadoff man for the Lynx. Fastball outside corner. Taken for strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Cassidy's got his signal. Rears and throws. Fastball, little up, little in. Good take by Mr. Robinson. 3-1 pitch coming. See if Owen can just challenge him. Put it on a silver platter. See how far he can hit it, O. Good job. Tailing fastball outside, taken for ball 4. It's going to bring up the shortstop, Colin Wilbon. Good-looking player. I was watching them take pregame infield, and the guys in the press box told me that he's either a freshman or a 8th grader or 9th grader. And man, this kid's got some really nice actions. Quick release, good hands. You can tell he's been very well coached at an early age. Just a really fine-looking player, this young Mr. Wilbon. First pitch that Owen threw to him was a fastball, outer half, fouled it off to the right side. On top, 0-1. Let's see if Owen can coerce a hard ground ball and get us a double play here. 0-1 pitch coming. We got to pick off to first base. He's back in safely. Triple A behind the plate for our Saints. Defense is straight up across the field. Second baseman James pinched for the double play. 0-1 pitch coming. Fastball out. Taken for a ball. It's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our St. Louis Cardinals won today in the opener. Major League Baseball. They beat Pittsburgh 9-0. Adam Wainwright threw 6 scoreless innings. No walks, 5 strikeouts. Yadier Molina threw a guy out trying to steal. Albert Pujols was in the lineup. How cool is that? Fastball taken for a strike right at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the shortstop, Wilbon. Robinson's got a nice lead at first base. He has extended himself since his first leads earlier. He may be running here. Pretty good pitch, 1-2. Good job by Owen to hold. Good breaking ball, froze him. Very nice pitch. Had a late break. He started at middle, broke in, froze the shortstop Wilbon for out number 2. It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 8, Jack Whittington. Man on first base. We've got 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Lausanne versus Briarcrest. First pitch. Line drive to Russell. Looks like he's got a beat on it. Right at him. Nicely done. Owen Cassidy, a good first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base and through 1 inning. Saints 0, Lausanne 0.
AGC Fitness, your hometown choice for fitness and relaxation. $15 a month with no commitment and no processing fee. Family and veteran owned for 30 years. ain't counted. Check us out today at ATCFitness.com.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, violin, living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. Want to ride? Got a police and a fireman, I'm too high. Like a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too high. Say my name, you know who I am, too high. I'm a bad rock, that break. Girl, I said you hallelujah. Girl, I said you hallelujah. Girl, I said you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Don't believe it, just watch.
Number 13, Trip Ray.
Leading off for our Saints in the top of the second inning is the catcher, Trip Ray. Trip's coming into the game with 9 hits on the season. That includes 6 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run. Driven in 11, first pitch fastball. Trip swinging, fouls it off to the right. Trip is second on the team in RBIs with 11, 6 walks. He smoked a ball against Arlington. Man, I thought it was out, but the cool night air choked it. But he barreled it and drove it probably 390 in the gap. He's got big boy power. There's a big hit. I thought it was going to get deeper in the gap. Laid up there. Nice beat on it by the right fielder. That's going to be an F8, or F9 rather, if you're scoring at home. Fly ball to the right fielder. So the pitcher LeBlanc has really calmed down. He threw 5 straight balls to start the game and has really settled down nicely since then. So he obviously made some kind of adjustment. That brings up the first baseman, Jack Newman. First pitch, taking a fastball outside corner for a strike. Jack's hitting .371 on the season, getting on base at a .489 clip. 13 hits. That include a couple doubles and a homer. Took that second pitch for a ball. LeBlanc's starting to pick up the pace, working fast, getting that ball, getting the signal, and pumping it. Jack's got 10 ribbies on the year. Fastball outside corner. Nicely done. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chris Mitchell's done a heck of a job with this Lausanne program. They have improved every year. Got him. Oh, no. It may have been down. It's hard to tell from the press box. It looked like it got enough plate, but that's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a fastball, outer half. 2-2 pitch. That was away. Looked like it may have been something off speed. That's going to take the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. First baseman's going to take a few steps back. 3-2, 1 out. Top of the second inning. Good job by Jack. Just flicking that ball, staying alive. Looked like a good pitch. Too close to take, right off the plate. Jack slugging .514 on the year. Showing some nice pop. He's got 8 walks. Showing a good eye at the plate. Fastball got him. I think Jack thought that was out, but high school, more often than not, you're going to get a good 6 inches off that plate, especially if that pitcher's hitting that spot. So hope he's going to go back in the dugout and tell his partners in crime that he better get on the plate with 2 strikes. That was a backward K for out number 2, and that's going to bring up Nolan Cody, our third baseman. Actually, sorry, Nolan's playing left field. First pitch was up, second pitch was up. 2-0. We got 2 outs. Top of the second inning. Noah LeBlanc on the bump for Lausanne. Looking good so far. 2-0 pitch to Nolan. Fastball. Taken for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. I would love to see our Saints get as aggressive on that inside pitch as the game progresses, as LeBlanc is throwing it, because he's old schooling it by just burying again, that both fastball and breaking ball in on our Saints' hands, and we hadn't done a very good job of pulling the trigger yet. So the next pitch, again, inside corner, taken for strike, 2-2. Got him. Elevated a fastball. No one swung at it, just swung through it. Nice job by LeBlanc. Really settled down nicely. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Saints in the top of the second inning.
901-881-8420. LMCB Social says, go Lynx!
Leading off for the Lynx in the bottom of the second inning is the third baseman, Remy Shaber. He'll be followed by the right fielder, Devin Myers, second baseman, Aiden Weaver, and the catcher, Nicholas Cartaya. I've got some news for you for our former Saints that are now playing collegiately. Jonas Sutton, who did a tremendous job for the Saints last year, converting over to catcher. He was a catcher when he was a youth, much younger, and we had a need last year. We had an injury, lost Matthew McDaniel the prior season, and Jonah stepped up and moved from middle infield, third base to catcher, and just did a superlative job. He ended up being one of the best defensive catchers in the city, and he is on the University of Memphis roster. And he was planned on being redshirted, but the starting catcher for Memphis went down with a hand injury. The backup catcher was hurt in their midweek game this week, and the red shirt's off, and Jonah is seeing action. So I talked to him earlier in the week, and he was just so excited. He said it was a bit surreal, that first collegiate at bat, but bravo to Jonas Sutton, just a tremendous player and an even better young man. I know his family is just tickled pink to have him out there, and especially being able to have him home close, be able to watch him. So here we go. Remy Shaber, third baseman, is going to lead things off for the Lynx. Second inning work for Owen Cassidy. Looked really comfortable, confident in that first inning.
That's the idea.
First pitch to Shaber. Fastball up and away. Taken for ball one. We're in the bottom of the second inning. We're scoreless. Middle infielder's back on the grass. Good pitch. Outside fastball. Remy swung at it, fouled it off to the right. I watched Remy play since she was probably in the 7th grade. She is a heck of a ball player. Really, really cool that she has chosen to continue to play hardball baseball. She could easily have packed it in and decided to play softball, but she's played baseball all the way through. She's tough as nails, man. I saw her take a ground ball off her face. She got right back up, wiped off the blood, and kept on playing. She is a tough ball player. Very, very talented. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball fouled off to the right. Jack's giving chase. I think that's going to get out of play, and it does. It's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I like what I'm seeing so far out of Owen Cassidy. He has been around the plate, working quickly. His defense is going to love him for it. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball outside. It's going to take the count to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Newman's got some depth over there at first base. A couple steps in front of the grass. 3-2 pitch coming. Ooh, fastball just up. Just missed.
Batting number 22, your right fielder, Devin Myers.
Good take by Shaber. And that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 9, or number 22 rather, Devin Myers, the right fielder. I'd like to see Owen come right back here with an 0-1 pitch. Middle's going to be in double play depth. Fastball up and away. He's got to make a little adjustment. I'm seeing too many balls up and away there out of his hand. Work on that release point. 1 ball, no strikes after the leadoff walk to the third baseman, Shaber. Right-handed hitting Devin Myers. There's a nice pitch. Fastball right at the knees. Went right after him. Myers swung through it. Very nicely done. Going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Saints are 7-11 on the season, but playing much improved ball. 1-1 pitch. See if we can get a ground ball right here. Looked like he squared the bunt, pulled it back, taken for a ball just off the plate outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That fake has made Brennan Bomar over at third base come in a couple steps. He's right on the edge of the grass. Newman's holding him on at first. See what the Lynx do here. See if they try to force the issue defensively. Nice pitch, breaking ball, fouled off by Myers. It's going to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm surprised Griffin is as deep as he is with the man on first, double play. He's going to have a tough time getting that ball quickly to turn 2. Dillon's a couple up, couple over. Outfield straight away. 2-2 pitch coming. We got no outs. Timeout by the hitter. We're in the bottom of the second inning. We got a scoreless game. Both pitchers looking good so far. Really like what the Lausanne pitcher's doing, working inside. Very impressive. That's obviously the game plan early on. 2-2 pitch coming. Good pitch. Oh, has a breaking ball in the dirt. It kicks away from Tripp to the right towards our dugout, and Shaber's able to advance to second base on the wild pitch. Ball in the dirt. Again, we got a 3-2 count. Owen did a nice job with his pitch conservation in that first inning. He got a leadoff man single pitch fly out. He worked around a walk, but I think he only threw maybe 14 pitches. So this is the second hitter of the inning in which he's gone to full count. We got no outs. Bottom of the second inning. Lausanne is threatening. Shaber's leading off second base. She earned a walk and has advanced to second on the wild pitch. 3-2 pitch coming. Cassidy to Myers. Good pitch. Good job by Myers. Fouled that ball off to the right. He's going to be protecting with 2 strikes.
Ton of class. Insurance. I know a guy. He's a used car salesman. He sells them.
Owen's got his signal. 3-2 pitch coming once again. Shaber's leading off second. Fastball got him outside corner. Took it looking. Nice pitch.
Now batting number 13, second baseman,
and that's going to bring up the second baseman, Aiden Weaver. We got 1 out, man on second base. See if Owen can leave him stranded out there. Coming into play right there. So that'll be, the out goes 1-3 for the second out of the inning, and that brings up Nicholas Cartaya, the catcher. 2 outs, man on third base. And here's where Tripp's got to be a wall back there. No balls by you, Tripp. See if Owen can bow his neck here and work out of this. First pitch, fastball outside corner, taken for a strike. Really nice job. Tripp was setting up out there. Owen hit his spot. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, man on third base. Catcher Cartaya up the bat. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that one got him. That was a breaking ball that Owen started a little bit too in, and it looked like it ended up getting him on his back knee. Got pinch runner Sneed for the catcher. Cartaya, the catcher, just got hit by a pitch. Sneed's going to pinch run. We got a man on first and third. Here's where the Saints are going to have to be on their toes. Lausanne's liable to try to put the pressure on them, make us make a decision defensively if we're going to throw this runner out. Many options. Catcher can come up and just gun to second base and have that whoever receives a throw to read it. We can have the second baseman come in the middle of the field and read it. Pump fake, throw to third. Many options. Or we can just allow him to take that base and just go after the hitter. This is the leadoff man, Jackson Beasley. Jackson lined out softly to the shortstop on the first pitch of the game. 0 for 1 on the night. 2 outs, first and third. First pitch, fastball outside corner. He's painting it. No balls, 1 strike on the leadoff man, Jackson Beasley. Jackson's playing first base. We got a man on first and third. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Next pitch, he's going. Oh.
Slide, Remy.
She's safe. So they stole.
No, safe.
Tripp threw it down. The runner was safe at second. Griffin took the threw back home. Shaber was able to slide in safely, and the pinch runner was able to advance all the way to third base. So Lausanne draws first blood. They're up 1-0. We still got a man on third base. We got 2 outs. And I think that pitch was up. I think our count is 1-1. We'll see. I was looking at the action. I think the plan of attack there was to hit Dillon or allow Dillon the opportunity to cut that ball if need be. Tripp's throw was a little bit high and carried all the way to the shortstop. Dillon had no chance to grab that throw. So Lausanne did a nice job putting pressure on the defense. We didn't execute the way that probably Coach Hopp wanted us to, and they were able to scratch that run. So that next pitch was up and away. It's going to take the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Leadoff runner on third base. Nice pitch. Blew a fastball right by him. Swung and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Lausanne leading 1-0. Defense straight away. Josh is shallow and centered. No wind to speak of. 2-2 pitch coming. Fastball up and away. Taken for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on third base. Oh, he balked. So the runner at third base broke, and that, I guess, caused Owen to make a movement while he was on the rubber. And quickly, both umpires called a balk. Coach Hopp's not out arguing, so he balked home a run. That's the second run. Scratched by Lausanne this inning. They're up 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on now. Good. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 3.
Morgan's Field, located in Memphis, Tennessee. Morgan's Field is a full-line field service center and family-owned company. Scott and Chris Morgan, along with their dedicated team, who combined over 100 years experience in the field. As their service in the Mid-South still needs since 2014, and supporting athletes and regional sports teams for more than 20 years. Jim Carrot Subaru is a proud sponsor of Gagliano Field. When you purchase a service with Jim Carrot Subaru, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Jim Carrot family. Shop online to see all the inventory, or visit them at one of their 2 convenient locations on Coventry Pike and Hatch Cross to find out why Subaru is rated the best overall brand. Don't forget those nice warm hot dogs and hamburgers, possibly cheeseburgers, behind the bleachers.
Count on me,
Right-hander Noel LeBlanc is out for his third inning of work for Lausanne. Leading off for the Briarcrest Saints in this top of the third inning is the DH, Cooper Thompson. Cooper's going to be followed by Brendan Bomar, Dylan James, and we'll be back up the top of the lineup with Joshua Brown. Impressive outing so far by LeBlanc. His first 2 innings of work. Came out of the gate shaky, 5 straight balls, but has really settled down nicely. Peppering that inside corner, and our Saints hitters have not been able to solve him thus far. Let's hope Cooper can ignite a rally here, and let's scratch back and even things up. Cooper's got 3 hits on the season, including a double, a couple RBIs, scored 3 runs. Fastball taken for ball 1, up. 1 ball, no strike. Cooper Thompson. Fastball, outside corner, strike. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Strong right-handed batter, Cooper Thompson. There's a breaking ball, taken for a strike 2. LeBlanc started that pitch middle, broke away, got enough of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Cooper can protect here. Put that ball in play. Got him. Inside corner. Here he comes.
Now batting number 27.
Taken for strike 3. That's a really nice pitch. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Brendan Bomar. Brendan's got 6 hits on the year, including a couple doubles. Scored 6 runs. Good aggressive swing. Swung right through it. Fastball. Like it was maybe a little above the belt. No balls and 1 strike. LeBlanc's working fast, getting the signal, and I'm back on that rubber. Oh, that's a pretty bunt, but foul. Good idea. Trying to ignite something. Brendan's in a hole now. No balls, 2 strikes. Neither team has scratched out a hit at this point. Lausanne is leading 2-0. 0-2 pitch. Good job by Brennan. Took a mighty hack at it, fouled it straight back. Oh, 2 pitch. Hopefully Brennan's on that plate, going to protect the outer half. It's a fastball down in the dirt. I like to see catchers move and shift, show good fundamentals even when there's no one on base. Nice job by the catcher, Cartaya. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third baseman, Brennan Bomar. Another fastball in. Try to come in again. This one was also down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, the attack plan for this pitcher, obviously, and against the Saints is hard stuff in. And man, I'd keep throwing it until we solve it. 2-2 pitch. Good job by Brennan. Another hard fastball, fouled it off to the right. First baseman Beasley gave chase. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the third inning. Saints trailing Lausanne 2-0. Beautiful evening of baseball. Good job. Good piece of hitting right there by Bomar. That was a breaking ball, middle in. Brennan kept his hands in and just drove it right over the second baseman's head. Really nice piece of hitting right there by Brennan. Nicely done. That's the first hit of the game for both teams. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Dylan James. Dylan has been hot of late. He really came out of the chute scuffling. I think he was in a 1-for-20 stretch to start the year. I was told he was really hitting a bunch of balls on the screws, just ran into some bad luck. And his average is all the way up to 243, 370 on base percentage. He's got 8 walks, which is second on the team. So he's doing a good job getting on base. See if he can move Brennan around. Fastball up. Ball 1. Dylan's shown a really good eye at the plate. He's got 8 walks and only 7 strikeouts. That's always a really nice stat if you walk more than you strike out. Just shows you got a really good idea of that strike zone. Fastball, too much, too in. That's going to be 2-0. I'm not sure if Brennan runs well, but I'd love to see Hop continue to stay aggressive. His mindset, as in Coach Hop's mindset this year, is going to be, hey, man, we're going to work and we're going to get better the whole season. Allow these young Saints players to get their feet under them and gain confidence. And as long as we're ready come district time, all good. That was a pickoff attempt at first. Brennan's back in safely. 2-0 pitch coming, another pickoff attempt. LeBlanc's got really nice feet. He's already had one pickoff at second base. Just by his movements, you can tell he's a really good athlete. He's got real quick feet, real short, compact throw to first. 2-0 pitch. Looks like a lazy fly ball center field. Got in on Dylan's hands. Another fastball in. That is. Center fielder's got it. That was Jack Whittington. It's what we call a can of corn out there in center field. 2 outs. Little baseball trivia. The old can of corn term came from the old grocery stores. You would have a ladder and multiple height shelves, and you would have someone grab cans of corn, cans of bean, and they'd toss it from that ladder down to someone who had an apron down below with a pocket in it. And they'd say, can of corn, can of beans. There you go. Can of corn. That was a fastball in to the leadoff man, Joshua Brown, who walked his last at bat. Taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Brennan Bomar leading off first base, singled for the first hit of the game for the Saints. 1-0 pitch to Josh. He's seen 5 pitches and he's seen 5 balls. Another quick throw to first, back in there safely. With the lineup that Coach Mitchell gave me, he did not give me the ages of the players, but they look like a bunch of young kids for Lausanne, but they look like they can really play. I'm really like what I'm seeing. That was really close. Great feet. This pitcher reminds me of this of a former pitcher for the Colorado Rockies named Armando Reynosa. He throws like him. His arms slide. His foot awareness around the rubber. Good looking pitcher. Another fastball down. 2 balls, no strikes. So Joshua's seen 6 pitches and he's seen 6 balls. Showing a good eye. I'd love to see him get aggressive right here, man. Find a gap. Let's see Brendan run a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes. I'd be looking dead red fastball heater, man. Come out of your shoes, Josh. Fastball. Took it for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff man, Joshua Brown. Brendan Bomar leading off first base. 2-0 Lausanne. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. LeBlanc's got a shutout so far. Another quick throw. Bomar back in there safely. Very nice job of the Lausanne pitcher holding our runner close. That is a extremely important facet of defense that goes underappreciated. Keeps men out of scoring position. Shortens up the lead by a foot. It's big time. Fastball up. 3 balls, 1 strike. Used to love playing behind pitchers who did a nice job holding on runners because, again, that kept the double play intact. Three balls, 1 strike. Senior right fielder Joshua Brown. Fastball, outer half. Joshua swung at that one, fouled that off to the right. And Brennan's going to be running on the pitch. We got a 3-2 count, 2 outs. He'll be running. Just going to make sure the pitcher goes to home plate. Love to see Josh find a gap right here. 3-2 pitch coming. Another pop throw to first, back in there safely. Outfield straight away for Joshua. So's the infield. 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a tough play. No one's covering. He's safe. That was one of those tweeners between the first baseman and second baseman. First baseman Beasley went for it. Got by him. The second baseman Weaver ended up with the ball, threw to first. LeBlanc got over there to cover. Throw was late. That's going to be a base hit for Joshua Brown. Saints have something cooking with first and second. Griffin Rose up to bat. Tough play. I love the aggressiveness by Beasley. It's one of those balls that, oh gosh, it's just really right in the middle. He could have maybe stayed home and allowed Weaver to grab that ball, but it was so slowly hit. Joshua runs well. I would much rather have that infielder stay aggressive and go for it and try to make that play. It was just a base hit, just a well-placed ball. Another good hard inside fastball by LeBlanc to get in on Joshua's hands. First pitch, fastball, strike to Griffin Rose. LeBlanc caught Griffin looking on an inside fastball back in the first inning. Let's see if Griffin made mental note of that. Get that barrel to the ball. See if he can jack one down that left field line. There it is. Getting that gap, baby. Getting that gap. Getting that gap. Oh, the ball held up. He put a charge into it. Nice job by the center fielder Whittington to track that ball down. I thought it was getting in the gap, but it hung up there on this cool night. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. And through 2.5 innings, Lausanne is leading the Saints 2-0.
Every season starts with picks. One-stop shop for all your sporting needs. Coming to bat, number 24, your first baseman, Jackson Beasley.
Owen Cassidy back on the bump in the bottom of the 3rd inning, his 3rd inning of work. First baseman Jackson Beasley up the bat. And Jackson's first at bat hit a soft liner to the shortstop, Griffin Rose. 0 for 1 on the night. 1 ball, no strikes. We got a ball on the field. I think we got a little action in the bullpen. One must have got away from the catcher down there. Owen back to action. He's got his signal. Leading off for the Saints here is Jackson Beasley, right-handed batter. Holds it down at the end of the knob. Owen's got his pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Outside corner. Nicely done. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Lausanne leading the Saints 2-0. 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball. Took it for a ball, though. Must have been down. They checked to see if he went around. First base umpire says no, he did not. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning. There's a hard ground ball. The shortstop rose. Oh, it came up and bit him. Took a tough hop. That last hop it took just hit something that was on that infield.
Don't worry. Daddy's home.
Came up and got him off his heel up to his chest. Went out in front of him. Just one of those tough hops that you got to read or you got to make. That's a tough one though. Been there, done that. So Beasley is on first, on the air on the shortstop. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, Dedrick Robinson. Dedrick walked back in the first. Fastball way outside. Left-hander Cassidy's done a very nice job tonight. Has not allowed a hit. Has allowed a couple runs in. A couple walks and hit by pitch have been the traffic so far. That's a fastball. He squared around the bunt, pulled it back. Pitch was up, took it for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. The third baseman Belmar is on the edge of the grass, preparing for the bunt. Jackie Newman over at first base, holding on the runner. Owen's going to have middle of the field duties. He'll be crashing hard. He is squaring. Pulls the bat back, and that's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Second baseman Dylan James is shading on over for the bunt so we can cover first base. Jack's going to be crashing if he keeps on. There's a fastball, outside corner. Took it for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lausanne coach Chris Mitchell over at third base calling the signals. 3-1 pitch. Fastball down, taken for ball 4. That's the second walk earned by Robinson. It's going to bring up Colin Wilbon. Owen was able to get Wilbon on a called third strike. Hard inside fastball in his first at bat, and Coach Hops called timeout. He's going to come on out and have a little powwow with Owen, make sure they've got their defensive alignment set up. I haven't seen the Lausanne team play, so I don't know how Colin swings the bat or what Coach Mitchell likes to do here. No outs, man on first and second. A lot of different options. You can let him swing it. You can put down that bunt. Make that defense make a play. Coach Mitchell and Wilbon have a little powwow down at third base while Coach Hop, Owen, and Tripp are talking about things on the mound. Umpire speeds them up and says, "Okay, boys, enough talk. Let's play." Man on first and second, and a bunt play.
Another one. DJ
Brennan's going to have to stay home to ensure that that runner on second base doesn't steal. So Owen's got a little more responsibility covering this bunt if he ends up putting it down. He's going to have the middle of the field and third base. As a hitter, if you are going to bunt, you want to make that pitcher make a play over there. With the lefty, it's a little bit tougher to spin and get that play at first. Inside move, actually outside move. Runner Beasley had nothing Nothing to do with it. He's took a couple steps back, no throw. Man on first and second, bottom of the third inning, no outs. Shortstop Colin Wilbon up the bat. See what Lausanne's got something cooking here. He did square, but it looked like a drag. He did not square early. 1 ball, no strikes. Shortstop Wilbon. Looks like someone in the dugout is calling out the defensive play. Griffin's got to stay home. He's got to keep that runner close at second. Dylan's off the bag. He's got to cover first. Jack's going to be crashing. A lot of moving parts. That's a bunt right back. Wow, he can really run. And Owen airmailed that over the first baseman's head, and the shortstop Wilbon is trucking all the way into third base on the 3-base throwing error. 2-run score, and that's where just putting pressure on the defense makes things happen. And that's going to bring up the center fielder Jack Whittington. Jack flew out the center field in his first at bat. 2 more runs in. Saints trailing 4-0. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Lausanne's got a man on third base. Right-handed hitting Jack Whittington at the bat. Swing, foul ball, right side. I think that's going to get out of play, and it does. That was a fastball out. Good swing by Whittington. He's looking to drive home this run. Too early in the game for Coach Hop to bring in the infield at this juncture. Don't want a big inning. If he ends up getting an out right here, I wouldn't be surprised if he did with 1 out, but with no outs. Just got to hope that Owen can coerce an infield pop-up, strike out, something. No balls, 1 strike. That's a hard line drive center field. Russell's got a beat on him. He's got a good arm. We got good wheels. We got a good arm. That's a good accurate throw. Just in there, safe. Good, strong throw by Russell in center. It was just a little on the first base side of home plate. And if that was right on line, that may have got him. That was an excellent play. Wilbon can really run at third base. That was really nice fundamentals by Josh. He got rid of the ball really quick. Strong one-hop throw. Speed kills. Wilbon's speed beat that play. That's the 5th run of the game, 3rd run of the inning. And that's going to bring up Remy Shaber. Remy walked back in the 2nd inning. Another fly ball. Center fielder Russell's got it. He's got a beat on it. 2nd out of the inning. That's a lazy fly ball for out number 2.
Now batting number 22, right fielder Devin Myers.
It's going to bring up the right fielder Devin Myers, who struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. So Lausanne has really done a nice job of taking advantage of gifts. A couple walks, hit by pitch, a couple runs. They got a couple batters on an error and a walk, and forced the Saints defense to make a play on defense. Just didn't execute. Those things happen, especially with a young team early in the season. Just got to tip your cap to Lausanne for taking advantage of traffic and bringing them all the way home. Let's see if I can get this last out of this inning. 1 ball, no strikes. The first pitch was a breaking ball up. That was a fastball down. So 2-0 to the right fielder, Devin Myers. Tall right-handed batter. Fastball outside corner. Took it for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Saints are trailing 5-0. That's a fastball in and down, taken for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike to the right-handed hitting Devin Myers. Nobody on base. 2 outs. Good pitch. Fastball. Devin was hacking. Fouled it straight back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Junior left-hander Owen Cassidy. Rears and throws. 3-2 pitch. Another swing and a miss by Myers. Going to stay alive. Full count pitch coming. Good pitch, hard fastball, swung and missed by Myers. Nice job, Owen. So the Lynx were able to scratch 3 more runs on just 1 hit, couple errors, no runners left on base, and through 3 complete innings, Lausanne is leading the Saints 5-0.
Cat chugging and local lead of transportation and delivery of liquid asphalt and emulsions. Servicing and rebuilding the Mid-South roads, 1 road at a time. North South, the official sports medicine partner of Lausanne, Lake Athletics. Now batting number 21, Joshua Russell.
Leading off for our Saints, senior center fielder, the Roadrunner, Joshua Russell. Popped out to the first baseman, first at bat. The first pitch of the inning, top of the 4th here for Noah LeBlanc, is a high fastball taken for ball 1 by Josh. Josh is our igniter. Let's see if we can get on that bag right here. Another pitch, fastball up. Josh coming in the game hitting .408 with an on-base percentage of .484, leading our Saints in hits amongst many other categories. Got in on his hands again. Another fastball. Going to be a tough play for the second baseman right fielder, and he's got it. Thought that was going to be in that Bermuda's triangle between the first baseman, second baseman, and right fielder, but the right fielder, Myers, came in and handled it deftly for out number 1. LeBlanc continues to pound the inner half, and the Saints have not been able to adjust. That was another inside fastball, and Josh just couldn't get that barrel to it. That's going to bring up Trip Ray. Trip threw out to the right fielder. Pretty hard hit back in the 2nd inning. First pitch swinging. Trip's a very aggressive hitter. Swung through that one. No balls, 1 strike. That's an excuse me swing, perfectly placed into right field, right over the second baseman's head. That's how strong Trip is. He's probably stands 6'2", 6'3", maybe, big old boy. That was a half swing, but he got enough barrel on it to get over that second baseman's head.
Batting number 7, Jack Newman.
And that is the Saints' 3rd hit of the game. We've got a pinch runner for Tripp. Not quite sure who it is. I haven't seen his number as of yet. And that's going to bring up Jack Newman. Jack got caught looking on an outside fastball back in the second inning. See if he can find him a gap right here, do a little running. 1 out. Fastball off the plate, taken for ball 1. I'm very impressed by this young right-hander, Noah LeBlanc for Lausanne. He's got a really good attack plan. He's hitting his spots and he's staying aggressive. I really like what I've seen so far. There's a fastball outside corner. It's going to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. The Saints have a runner on after the Rays single. Top of the 4th inning. Saints trailing 5. We need to get something going here. Ooh. Nice pick by the first baseman. That pickoff, that throw to first on the pickoff was in the dirt. Definitely snagged by the first baseman, Beasley. Senior Jack Newman. Another quick throw. I'm very impressed by this Lausanne ball club. They're very well coached always with Coach Mitchell, and then you throw somebody in like Coach Kelso. You can tell they have really fundamentally sound, confident. That 1-1 pitch was taken for a ball outside, had a little late run on it. 2 balls, 1 strike, man on first base. Top of the 4th inning, Saints trailing 5-0. LeBlanc, the right-hander's cruising. Oh, another throw back. First baseman's throw got away from LeBlanc, but third baseman Shaber, always alert, right there to scoop it up. Ensure that runner does not advance from first to second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Left-handed hitting Jack Newman. Breaking ball. Just out. Pitcher wanted it. Catcher wanted it. He held it for a little bit. 3 balls, 1 strike. And here's why I want to see us aggressive. Come on, Jack Newman. Put the barrel on it right here, kid. 3 balls, 1 strike pitch coming. Hard fastball. We got a delayed steal. Executed perfectly. Took a couple crow hops, then took off. Cartaya came up gunning at second, throws a little bit high. And our pinch runner, again, I'm not quite sure who that is, but he slid in safely. Nice job. So Jack swung through that 3-1 pitch. It's going to take the count full. He's got an opportunity to pick up an RBI right here. And Jack's got 10 of them on the year so far, hitting .462 with runners in scoring position. Hard, high fastball taken for ball 4. Saints have something cooking. It's going to bring up left fielder Nolan Cody. Nolan swung through a hard fastball back in the second inning. 0 for 1 on the night. Nolan's hitting .357. 500 on base percentage. Good hard fastball swung through by Nolan. I like the aggressiveness, Nolan Cody. Come on, bring home this run. Nolan's hitting a cool 400 with runners in scoring position. See if he can add to that lofty average. Surprised that the first baseman's holding on the runner with the man on second base, but he is. I would imagine the Lausanne coaches just aren't seeing that. Usually I see that the first baseman right behind the runner, give him a little more depth so we can have some more range left and right. 0-1 pitch coming, Nolan Cody, .350 hitter. Fastball down and in. Nice job by Cartaya, the catcher, to keep that ball from getting in the dirt and away from him. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is going to be a crucial at bat right here. 4th inning, middle of the game, trailing 5, runner in scoring position. Saints need a hit. Breaking ball. Got away from the catcher, though. Swung and missed. It's going to take away the double play. Now we got 2 runners in scoring position. Hit scores 2. No one is hitting 400. Runner in scoring position. He's shown the ability to calm that heart rate, knock in runs. He's got 2 doubles on this young season. Driven in 3. One ball, no strikes. Put that ball in play. Third baseman Shaber's just a few steps out of the line. Off the line. First baseman's in on the grass. Fastball inside corner. There that inside fastball is. We have not been able to solve that pitch. He's been throwing it all night. Got to tip your cap to the young man. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Cooper Thompson. Cooper struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. 0 for 1 on the night. Cooper's got a double so far in the season, driven in a couple. Big hit right here, Coop. Good hard swing. Has a fastball, outer half, swung through it. Nice pitch, 0-0. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2 men on. Love to see Saints pick up a couple runs and get back in this game right here. That's a hard ground ball to shortstop. He picks it up cleanly, throws to first, deftly. Very nice play. So the Saints leave a pair. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Lausanne, 2 men left on base. And through 3.5 innings, Saints are trailing 5-0.
Give us a call. Nice warm hot dogs and hamburgers, cheeseburgers. Come for a second section stand.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You'll leave the world behind. Looking for gold. Driving away.
Our Saints have a new pitcher. Number 34, Jace Walker, is on the bump. The last time that I saw Jace pitch, man, he came in and did a fantastic job against Arlington. He was pumping strikes. He had that couple different speeds of breaking balls throwing. He's come into this game with a .553 ERA. Batting average against just .208. 8 walks, 13 strikeouts. 12.2 innings pitched so far. Right-hander Jace Walker. First pitch, fastball. I like what I'm seeing right there. Hard on the outside half. Taken for strike 1 by the second baseman, Aiden Weaver. 0-1 pitch. Bottom of the 4th inning. Lost his cap, Jace did, on that pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Aiden tried to bunt his first at bat. Owen fielded it and threw him out 1-3. He's 0 for 1. That was a breaking ball up, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, bottom of the 4th inning. Lausanne leading 5-0. Swung and a miss by Weaver. Lausanne either has no hits or just one hit on their 5 runs. The shortstop Wilbon bunted. I'm not sure if the official score is going to give him a hit or a sacrifice. It would have been a boom-boom play if the throw would have been on the money. Hard to tell. Anyway, 5 runs and 1 hit. They are manufacturing runs. That was a hard fastball fouled off to the right. It's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man, Aiden Weaver, here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Breaking ball away. Taken for ball 3.
Ross, you can bring the windows.
Josh is shaded a little more towards right center, as is Joshua Brown in right. Another good pitch. He's all around that zone. Jason needs to get a bobby pin or something. He keeps on losing his cap. I don't know if he just got a haircut and his hat's too big or what. About the 4th time he's lost his cap after he throws. I'm sure that's going to get old after a while. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jace Walker versus Aiden Weaver. Good hard pitch, inside fastball. Lost his ball cap again. There was a pitcher back in the late 70s, a guy named John Porcella for the Mets. His hat always fell off, and his baseball card actually had him after throwing a pitch with his ball cap off. It is very, very funny. That was a breaking ball, swung through by Weaver for out number 1 on the strikeout. Nice pitch by Jace. This is what we saw of Jace's last outing. He came in pumping it, aggressive, confident. Very good outing. It's going to bring up the catcher, Nicholas Cartaya. Nicholas was hit by a pitch. His first at bat, a little breaking ball. Ground ball, shortstop. Make that play nice. High hop. Very nicely done by Griffin Rose. He peeked and saw that Cartaya wasn't boogieing down that line. He was running hard. He just wasn't getting down there very fast. Took a little late high hop. Griffin handled it nicely. Made a really nice, calm, cool throw to first base. Hit him right on the belt buckle for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Noah LeBlanc. Noah struck out swinging his last at bat. 0 for 1 on the night. Fastball down, taken for ball 1. Jace goes back to work. 2 outs. Another ball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, nobody on.
E4.
See if Jace can finish this inning right here. 2 balls, no strikes. Straight up all over the field on defense. Left-handed hitting Noah LeBlanc. He's a right-handed thrower. He's the starting pitcher tonight. There's a fastball swung, fouled off to the left side over the dugout. Good job, Jace. What I want to see right there. Come on back in there with a hard fastball. Nobody on, 2 outs. Challenge him. I'd do it again right here. Throw that heater, baby. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Good pitch. Just up. 3 balls, 1 strike. Left-handed swinging LeBlanc versus the right-handed throwing Jace Walker. Another Lofted fly ball, going to be out of everyone's range down the left field line. We had the shortstop, third baseman, and left fielder all converging, and it was perfectly placed out of all their gloves. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints trailing 5-zip. If you missed it earlier, our St. Louis Cardinals won the opener, MLB opener, 9-0 over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Adam Wainwright got his first win of the season. Go Cards. 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. This one back towards the grandstand behind home plate. Count's going to remain 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keep filling it up, Jace. 3-2 pitch coming. Another fly ball, left field. Josh Russell's got a beat on it. Talking to the left fielder, and he's got it. Good first inning of work from Jace Walker. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 4.5 innings. Actually, through 4 complete. That was the bottom of the 4th. Lausanne up 5-0.
By the way.
Noah LeBlanc is out for his 5th inning of work. I have been extremely impressed with this young man. I was just told he's a 9th grader. Wow, we got a true freshman on the bump here, and he's pitching like a seasoned pro. Brennan Bomar is going to lead things off for the Saints. Brennan had a base hit, good line drive with 2 strikes over the second baseman's head his last at bat. Really did a nice job keeping his hands in, taking that ball right where it was pitched. See if Brennan can ignite a rally for our Saints. That's a hard fastball. LeBlanc continues to be around that plate, fouls it off to the right.
I gotta do that. It won't be chased right away.
1-1 pitch coming. Breaking ball. Low, taken for ball 2. Good take by Brendan. So I'm told the shortstop's a freshman, catcher's a freshman, pitcher's a freshman. Wow, very impressive. Hard fastball outside. Brendan swung through it. It's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right fielder Myers shaded towards that line. Big gap in right center. High fastball. Strike 3. Brennan, good aggressive at bat, just didn't make contact. And that's going to bring up the second baseman, Dylan James. Dylan flew out to the center fielder his first at bat, hit it right on the screws, just one of those atom balls. Let's see if he can hit it hard again. Fastball in. LeBlanc continues that pattern of staying hard inside. I would too. It's working. Up and away with another fastball, 2-0. Two-0 pitch, Dylan James. Senior second baseman, fastball right down Grand Central. Took it for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Saints need some base running. Dylan's getting on base at a 370 clip. Another fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch coming. Soft ground ball. First baseman's got it. Takes it himself. 3 unassisted for out number 2.
That is number 1, Joshua Brown.
Takes us back to the top of the lineup. Joshua Brown, senior right fielder. Joshua's been up twice and he's been on base twice. Led off the game with a walk and had a little C&I ground ball single between the first baseman and second baseman. Was left stranded. That at bat. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Fastball high, taken for ball 1. Tell you what, you just really got to appreciate a really well-coached young team. Mitchell and Coach Kelso have done it. There's a lazy fly ball right field. Let's see if we can get down. Oh, it's down for a hit. Josh was thinking about going to second base. Smartly decided to hold up down by 5. That looked like maybe right off the end of the bat. The right fielder Myers came in, tried to make a shoestring catch, went right off the tip of his glove, and that's going to be another hit for Josh. So he's 2 for 2 with a walk tonight. Very nice job by Josh. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Griffin Rose. Griffin's 0 for 2. Struck out looking back in the first inning. He also flew out hard to center field. I thought the ball was getting down. Center fielder made a nice play on it. Just hung up there a little bit too long. So we got 2 outs, man on first. Hot hitting Griffin Rose up the bat. Fouled the ball off down. Runner's going to have to go back to first base. Home plate umpire is going to do the catcher a solid. I think that got a piece of some flesh. So he's going to allow that sting to go away. Come on back to home plate. No balls, 1 strike to our sweet glove man, Griffin Rose, who also is swinging the bat. 441 average coming into this game. Good piece of hitting right there. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Stay fair. Foul ball. I couldn't see it all that well. I was a little obstructed by a pole. Another one right off the end of the bat, down the right field line, but about 10 feet foul. Griffin's got his work come out for him now. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. The crafty right-hander, Noel LeBlanc, doing a nice job of working both corners of the plate. Oh, 2 pitch coming. Joshua Brown leading off first base. Quick feet. That's where you got to have an aggressive, safe lead. Down by 5, you mean nothing. Going to take a couple of hits to get you in anyway, so. No balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, ball in the dirt. Nice job by Cartaya. Oh, they say it hit him in the foot. Cartaya's really quick back there. That was at the hitter's feet, almost to the batter's box, and he really did a nice job of shifting quickly and keeping that ball in front. So once again, Saints have 2 men on. We had 2 men on last inning, couldn't get them home. Maybe this is the inning we can get on the board here. So that was a hit by pitch. That's going to bring up senior center fielder Joshua Russell. Popped up to the first baseman, popped up to the right fielder. Love to see him get his barrel out on this one. Did it again. High hopper. Josh can really run. That ball's down. It's going to be an infield hit. The shortstop Wilbon really only had one play, and that was probably to barehand it with Josh's speed, but that's going to be an infield hit. So we got the bases juiced. Saints have something cooking here in the top of the 5th inning. It's going to be an infield hit for Russell. It's the 4th hit of the game for our Saints. And big Trip Ray up the bat. Trip flew out to the right fielder hard and also hit an base hit. Oh, he was hacking. I love how aggressive Trip is. His second at bat, he had an half swing, and he's just big and strong enough. He just muscled it over the second baseman's head for a hit. And I'll take another one of those right now. We got bases loaded. This is the most trouble that the pitcher LeBlanc's been in. He looks calm, cool, and collected. No balls, 1 strike, bases juiced. Steps off, didn't like the signal. Third baseman's a couple steps off the baseline. Middle infield's back. Center fielder's a couple steps deeper with the 4-hole hitter Trip Ray up the bat. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Gets away from the catcher. 1 run's going to come in. Other 2 runners are able to move up. That's the first ball that's gotten away from Cartaya. Those hard breakers in the dirt, especially inside, are just really tough to get around to keep in front of you. He's really done a heck of a job tonight, that young man. So the Saints scratch a run across, 5-1, second and third. 1 ball, 1 strike. The big right-hander, Trip Ray. Base hit's going to score Josh with his speed at second base. That's a big hit. Get down, ball, get down, ball, get down, ball. Oh, that ball is down. Here goes Josh. He's going to go. Nicely done. That was a hard sinking liner to the left fielder. He actually got there and went right off the tip of his glove. Really tough play. That was a kind of a topper. And he had a really nice jump on it, but it just got down, and the speed of Joshua Russell was allowed him to truck all the way home. With 2 outs, he was running on the hit. He was able to score. So the Saints are back in this game, man. It's 5-3. That brings up first baseman Jack Newman, man on second base. Hey, man, let's make it a 1-run game. Keep the pressure on, baby. First pitch, fastball, down and away. No movement in the Lausanne bullpen. LeBlanc had done a nice job all game keeping his pitch count down. This is the first time that he's really had any kind of duress. Kind of coasted the first 5 innings up until now. Jack checked his swing. Yes, he did. 2 balls, no strikes. That was a breaking ball down in the dirt. Three runs scored here in the top of the 5th inning for our Saints. 5-3 the score. Fastball outside, had a little late tail to it. Jack swung and missed, swung through it. Jack's got an open stance, left-handed batter. LeBlanc got him looking on a fastball outside corner in his first at bat. LeBlanc's had great success coming in hard on these hitters' hands. Catcher set up outside again. Fastball taken for a strike by Jack. That definitely got enough plate. I don't know if Jack thought that was up or not. It's going to even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs. We're in the top of the 5th. Saints have scored 3. Still trailing 2. It's 5-3 Lausanne. 2-2 pitch coming. Good job by Jack. Did get in on his hands. He was able to foul that ball off. Where Jack's got to protect the plate. I'd get up on a little bit more, protect that outside, and just drop the head on a ball, anything middle in. Second baseman's playing him to pull, as is the right fielder. Big gap in right center. Big hole up the middle, too. There you go, ball in the dirt. Good job by a runner at second. Really nice job by Cartaya to keep that ball in front of him. He just squared up, took it right off his chest. I'd like to find out who the catching instructor that Cartaya's had so far in his career, because he's a good-looking defensive catcher. Good feet, and he's tough. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's a base hit up the middle. Yes, just past the diving shortstop. That's going to score the run. It's going to make it a 1-run game. Big 2-out, 2-strike hit by Jack Newman. Great effort by the shortstop Wilbon. That went just off his glove. I thought he was going to track it down. He's got a really quick first step. 5-4. Saints have battled back. It's going to bring up Nolan Cody. Let's see if Nolan can reverse his fortunes. He struck out swinging his first at bat, struck out licking his second at bat. So, hey, Nolan's due. Keep it going, Nolan. Ball in the dirt, gets away. Good jump by Newman. He's going to make it down to second base. The tying run is now at second base. Here we go, Saints. Nolan came into the game hitting .357 with a .400 batting average with runners in scoring position. Drive home his run, Nolan. 5-4 Saints. Got Lausanne on their heels. Another ball down. 2 balls, no strikes. LeBlanc maybe running out of gas. Still nothing in the Lausanne bullpen. I think I just heard that LeBlanc's thrown 76 pitches. Pick off second base, back in there.
Actually, it's 96. My bad.
Sorry, 96 pitches for LeBlanc. I figured he was approaching 100. He really coasted his first 4 innings, or 5 innings. I guess this is the top of the 6th. 2 balls, no strikes. Breaking ball. Nolan didn't like that one. I think he thought it was down. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. I think Coach Hop's going to tell him, hey, don't worry about it. You got 2 more, baby. Drive home this run. Man on second base. Saints have scored 4 here in the top of the 6th. We got ourselves a ball game, folks. Jack Newman leading off second. He had an RBI single, advanced on a wild pitch. See if Nolan can bring him around. That's a base hit. Nope. Sorry, I thought it was way over his head. Second baseman did a really nice job coming in. I thought that ball was hit much harder and farther. It ended up being an infield pop-up, and the second baseman, Aiden Weaver, did a nice job coming to get that ball. So, the Saints scratch across 4 runs. They had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1 man left on base. And through 5.5 innings, Lausanne still leads the Saints 5-4.
Now batting number 24, our first baseman, Jackson Beasley.
We are heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Jace Walker is in his 2nd inning of work. He was very impressive in his first. I think Coach Hopkins has found a really strong reliever in Jace Walker. I've seen him pitch twice, and I've been extremely impressed. He comes in and just fills up the strike zone like he did right there. First pitch, a little cutter it looks like on the outer half, taken for strike 1. Ball up. This is the bottom of the 5th inning. I think I said bottom of the 6th last inning. We're back at the top of the lineup with first baseman Jackson Beasley. Jackson is 0 for 2. He lined softly to the shortstop and reached and scored on the error by Griffin Rose. Another ground ball. Going to be a tough play. Let's watch the arm. Oh, get up, get up, get up.
Oh, he did? That's what we did last time. Oh, that's not cool.
Well, second baseman.
You're right. I know what you're saying.
That's just not right. You went like this.
So that was a high hopper to Brennan Bomar's left, third baseman. He had no chance at it. Griffin was able to field it deep in the hole, not hard hit. I think if Griffin had his way again, he would put that throw in his back pocket. He wasn't going to throw him out, but a young shortstop, I like the aggressiveness. Threw a little bit high, got over the head of Newman, and the runner Beasley was able to advance to second base. That's going to bring up the left fielder, Dedrick Robinson. I'm going to give him a hit on that. It's going to be a base hit with an error on the throw. First pitch, fastball. Oof. I guess it was up. 1 ball, no strikes. I think Jace wanted it, judging by his body language. 1 ball, no strikes. Surprised Lausanne is not bunting right here. Robinson's got a lot of speed. Fastball, outside, 2 balls, no strikes. So Lausanne gave up a 4 spot, done a nice job coming right back, getting their leadoff man on. That's Beasley leading off second base. Left fielder Robinson up at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Now he's squaring. Look at that. That's a nice job right there. Oof. Called him safe. So that was a fake bunt hit, a slash bunt, soft ball to Dillon at second base. Dillon fielded it cleanly. Jack was he was crashing when the hitter Robinson squared a bunt, and then he made his way back, and I don't think he could find first base. I think they're going to ask for some help. Coach Hop is asking the first base coach to ask to see if he can help out. If Newman was able to find the bag with his foot. I think the throw beat him, but I think the field umpire called that Jack was not on the bag. Yep, they called him safe. So we got a man on first and third. That's probably going to be a hit as well. It was a boom play. Dillon fielded it cleanly. Jack caught it cleanly, just couldn't find the bag. And that's going to bring up the shortstop, Wilbon, who is a switch hitter. His first couple at bats, he had batted right-handed against the lefty Cassidy. He's turned around left-handed now. Let's see what Lausanne does. They're running on the first pitch. No throw. They conceded the stolen base. I think Tripp was going to come up and try to fire to third. I'm glad he didn't, because Brennan was in a little bit too much, and that ball may have gotten into left field. I would think Coach Hop's going to bring in the runners here soon. We got it 0-1. Man on second and third. Wow. Jace is really wanting those pitchers. Coach Hop's going to call timeout now. He's liable to bark at the home plate umpire on his way out there. I think Coach Hop is not pleased with his body language after he is not getting a call by the umpire. Yeah, I'm seeing a little coach head shake, which means he's getting in Jace's grill a little bit. What you don't want to do is show up the umpire, and you don't want to show frustration. So you're not going to get all the calls. This is just the education of a young pitcher. And Coach Hop and his staff, Coach Harrison, Coach Holmes, they do a great job of just coaching. I'm sure Steve, the home plate umpire, is a great guy, awesome umpire. He's coached my teams during the summers the last 15 years. He'll probably talk to young Jace too. Teaching moments, man. I like seeing that. Jace comes back, paints a fastball on the outside corner. He's got to count 1 ball, 2 strikes to the very talented shortstopper, Lausanne, Colin Wilbon. Here's where Wilbon has a hitter. You want to shorten up, spread those legs, just punch the ball, put it in play. Ooh, that got him on the 1-2 pitch. That was a breaking ball up and in. Wilbon stood his ground. Took it off his right shoulder. That's going to load the bases. So not necessarily a bad thing. Now we've got a double play. Bomar's going to be in. Jack's going to be in. So if the corners get a hard ball to them, we have a chance to turn 2. I'd like to see Griffin in a little bit more. If you're going to turn 2 in the middle, man, you got to take a few more steps in. And, of course, ball back to Jace. He's going to be going home to first. That'd be sweet. Little 1-3 or 1-2-3 double play. Good first pitch, breaking ball right on the corner. Started that middle, broke away. Taken by the first baseman, Jack Whittington, or the center fielder, rather. Jack's flown out the center. And he had a sacrifice fly. Fastball. Good job, Jace. Outside. Fouled it off to the right. Quickly 0-2. Hey, how about a strikeout and a ground ball right here? Jack had an RBI line out to the center fielder, Russell, last at bat. Hit the ball very hard. 0-2. Got him. Oh, foul ball. Thank goodness, because the ball got away from Tripp. Gotta love being a catcher. I think that may have got some inner thigh flesh. Coach Hop, who's a former catcher, been there. And like I thought, Steve years, now he's umpiring. He's out there talking to Jace, probably saying the same thing, maybe probably a little bit in a nicer voice than what Coach Hop was talking to him about. Learning moments, teaching moments. That's why these guys are out here coaching these young men. Make them better. Hey, no balls, 2 strikes. We got us a ball game, folks. Whittington up the bat. Ooh, just off the plate. Yeah, he hit his target, but I think Tripp was set up off the plate. There was a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, I'd love to see him come back in on his hands, get a little ground ball back to pitcher right here. How about it? Oh, man, that took a high hop. Never going to get him. Man, that is a home plate lip base hit. He topped the ball right at home plate. It hit the grass lip and bounced straight in the air all the way to the shortstop rows. That's going to be an infield hit, just one of those tough breaks for our Saints. Got to tip your cap to Whittington for putting that ball in play with 2 strikes. It's going to be an RBI hit for his 2nd RBI of the game. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Remy Shaber. Remy has walked, come around to score, and has flown out to the center fielder. There's a ground ball up the middle, could be 2. Oh, bobbled by the shortstop. Everyone's going to be safe. Oh, nuts. So that's a ground ball behind second base. Not particularly hard hit, but nicely placed. I think Griffin, in his haste to get that ball to Dillon to try to turn two, just may have taken his eye off it before it hit his glove. It's going to be an error and an RBI ground out for Remy. And another run home. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Devin Myers. First pitch, fastball. So the bases are still loaded for Lausanne. Lausanne has scratched 2 runs. They're up now 7-4. Good job by Tripp. Breaking ball outside. He shifted his feet, was able to smother it at home plate. Got a good runner on third base. That ball gets away any. He's liable to be taken off. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Saints are trailing 7-4. Bases juice for Lausanne. There's a foul ball. Got through the wickets of Tripp, back to the dugout. And that's going to take the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Myers is 0 for 2. He's got a licking strikeout and a swinging strikeout in his 2 plate appearances tonight. See if Jace can work out of this jam. That was an elevated fastball. Taken for a ball. It's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got no outs. Bottom of the 5th. Newman's in. Looking to cut him down on home plate. That's a nice piece of hitting right there. That's a soft grounder. It's going to be an RBI. It's going to drive home the run. Good job by these Lausanne hitters and just putting the ball in play with runners in scoring position.
Now batting number 13, your second baseman, Aiden Weaver.
And that's going to bring up the second baseman, Aiden Weaver. Aiden's 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded back to the pitcher and struck out. Saints are going to bring in the infield. We got a man on second and third, 1 out. Can't have any more in. 8-4. Lausanne has counterpunched our 4 runs in the top of the inning with 4 of their own. Let's see if we can cut them down at the plate. They're bunting. It's a safety squeeze executed perfectly. We got the out, but a really nice bunt by Aiden Weaver that's going to be an RBI sacrifice. That's the safety squeeze. The runner's not going at third base until he sees that ball down. Very nicely done by Lausanne. Executed perfectly by Aiden Weaver. 9th run of the game for Lausanne. That's going to bring up the catcher, Nicholas Cartaya. Nicholas was hit by a pitch and grounded out to shortstop. Remy Shaber leading off third base. The first pitch was a breaking ball. Started middle, broke out for strike 1, 0-1. Another breaking ball. This one a little bit softer. A lot of late break. Good job by Tripp keeping that ball in front of him. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Lausanne has a runner off third base. That's Shaber. One pitch coming. Fastball up and away. Two balls, 1 strike. Nicholas Cartaya, the hitter. Jace Walker. Good pitch, fastball, outside corner. Beautiful pitch. It's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of 2s. Right fielder Joshua Brown shaded way over on the line. Nicholas has got a lot of right center field gap. He's able to hit it that way. Got him with the breaking ball. Elevated it. Nicholas swung through it for strike 3, but Lausanne is able to score 4 runs on 3 hits. They left 1 runner on base, and through 5 complete innings, Lausanne leads our Saints 9-4. Leading off for our Saints here in the top of the 6th inning is Cooper Thompson. Cooper struck out looking his first at bat, has also grounded to the shortstop. Hey, we need a leadoff man, Coop. Get on, baby. First pitch fastball up. I'm not sure who is in the bullpen for Lausanne. It's got to be soon, I would think. He's approaching 100 pitches. Cooper swinging. That was another elevated fastball. Fouls it straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Did you run a track? Still run a track?
We're in the top of the 6th inning. Our Saints are trailing 9-4. The Saints finally got on the board in the top of the 5th, put up a 4 spot, and those pesky Lausanne Lynx came right back and gave us a counter punch right in the gut, another 4 spot for them. So 9-4 is the score. Let's see if Cooper Thompson can lead us off here. That's a breaking ball out of the zone. Catcher Cartaya wants to come on out and have a little powwow with his buddy Noel LeBlanc. Saying, hey man, keep on throwing strikes, bro. Let's go. Something to that effect. 3 balls, 1 strike. Cooper Thompson. Anyway, anyhow, Cooper. That's a fastball up and away. Good job by Cooper. Here we come.
Number 27, Brennan Bomar.
Both teams continue to throw punches. Brennan Bomar up the bat, third baseman. Brennan is 1 for 2 on the evening. Singled his first at bat, struck out swinging his second at bat. Timeout. Buster Kelso, the legendary Buster Kelso, taking a slow walk to the mound, going to talk to his young pitcher. Buster is the winningest coach in Tennessee high school baseball history. I know Coach Mitchell is so happy to have a guy with his knowledge on his staff. Chris is a wonderful coach as well. Having both those guys in the dugout is such a blessing for these young men. I've known Chris for many, many years. He is a good dude who loves his players. So, here we go. The powwow is over. LeBlanc back on the bump. Thompson leading off. Whatever Coach Kelso said worked. First pitch, fastball on the knees, outside corner. No balls, one strike. Brennan Bomar. Saints' third sacker. Cooper's going to be safe, aggressive. LeBlanc's got quick feet over there, nothing silly. Uh-oh, ball in the dirt. Good job by Cartaya to smother it. One ball, one strike. Man, you got to love to have a catcher who does a great job blocking pitches. Oh, I had some great ones in my playing days. One ball, one strike. Topped it. Going to be a tough play. Oh, that was a soft ball. That was a soft roller to Remy Shaber's left. She made the right decision, threw it to second base. I think they would have got the out, and I think the second baseman Weaver, I think, just dropped it. Without hesitation, Remy fielded that ball, threw on the run, good accurate throw. I think it was just one of those things. It was just a drop. Let's hope the Saints can take advantage of this now. That's going to be a fielder's choice. We got a man on first and third. And it's going to bring up the second baseman, Dylan James. Dylan has been hot. I think he's been one of the Saints' hotter hitters. Started the year with some tough luck. He's hitting .243, 9 hits. Uh-oh, ball in the dirt, and that gets right through the wickets of Cartaya, and run's going to score. Cooper crosses home plate. It's going to be our 5th run of the game. So the Saints have a man on second base. We've got no outs. We're in the top of the 6th. We're trailing 9-5. Dylan James, senior second baseman, up the bat. Dylan flew out to center, and he grounded softly to the first baseman unassisted. 0 for 2 on the day. Good hard swing by Dylan. May have been a fastball a little out of the zone, but I like the aggressiveness. Drive home this run, young man. Dylan's hitting .385 with runners in scoring position on this young season. Let's see if he can add to that lofty batting average. Runners on base. Breaking ball away. Nice job by Cartaya there. Keep it in front. It's going to take the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. LeBlanc's got a signal. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch. Hard fly ball center field. Center fielder's got a beat on it right at him. 4 or 5 steps in. It's going to be the first out of the inning. Not able to advance the runner to third on that soft liner. And that brings up senior right fielder Joshua Brown. Joshua has been on base all 3 times tonight. A walk and 2 singles. Griffin Rose to follow.
Listen, they can't understand the
First pitch fastball outside corner. Joshua takes it for strike 1. We got Bomar leading off second base. He reached on a fielder's choice. Saints have 1 run in here in the top of the 6th, trailing 4, 9-5. Fastball right down the middle. 0-2. All right, Josh. Protect, put this ball in play. 0-2 pitch coming. 1 out. Bomar leading off second. Pick off second base in there safely. Lynx defense playing Brown straight away. Right fielder shaded a little towards the right field line. Second baseman's back. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Breaking ball. Outside corner. Took it for strike 3.
Number 20, Griffin Rose.
It's going to bring up our shortstop, Griffin Rose. Griffin struck out looking. His first at bat, flew out to the center fielder and was hit by a pitch. His last at bat. See if Griffin can drive home this run. Fastball taken for ball 1, a little bit down. One ball, no strikes. Shortstop Griffin Rose. Griffin hitting .441 coming into this game. Good start to the season for that young shortstop. Bach. He may not have come set. I don't see any chirping from the Lausanne dugout. Man on third base, 2 outs. See if Griffin can get this run home. Bring us 1 run closer. One 0 pitch. Another fastball. Another ball down. 2 balls, no strikes. Good RBI count right here. Let's see if we can square up a fastball right here. Come on, Griff. Strike. He came back to his go-to pitch that he's thrown successfully all game. Hard inside fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike to Griffin Rose. Good-looking young player for the Saints. He's swinging up there. Pulled that one foul. Down towards Coach Hop. It's going to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Score is 9-5. Lynx. Another ball down. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stellar effort this game by LeBlanc. He has exceeded 100 pitches. Just really impressive young man. I can't say enough good things about this young man's outing. Got him. Swinging strike 3, but the catcher Cartaya did a nice job staying calm, cool, and collected. Came out of the chute, threw to first base to complete the strikeout. So 1 run on no hits. 1 error, I believe, and 1 man left on base. The score is 9 Lausanne, 5 Briarcrest. Lausanne is batting here in the bottom of the 6th inning, leading 9-5. They've got a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Noel LeBlanc. That's going to be number 5, Warner Johnson. The Saints have a new pitcher on the bump. Griffin Rose moves from shortstop to the mound. I think Cooper Thompson's at third, and I think Bomar has moved to short. I'm pretty sure. I'm having a tough time seeing with my 55-year-old eyes. First pitch, fastball away, taken for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. To the pinch hitter, Warner Johnson.
Yeah, it died. For some reason, my battery pack quit charging.
Fastball in, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Had a little late run.
Well, they're also different people for the moves. They're two mean different. He just accounted there.
This is Griffin's 4th outing. He's had 2 starts. He's got a 2-1 record. There's a fastball. Ooh, where's that pitch? I guess he was up. 3 balls, no strikes. Griffin's come into the game with a 2.74 ERA, a 1.5 whip, 233 batting average against. Another fastball up. So 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter, Warner Johnson.
Now batting number 24, first baseman, Jackson Beasley.
And that's going to bring us back up at the top of the lineup. First baseman Beasley. Jackson is 1 for 3. Had a single in his last at bat. Griffin had pitched 15 innings, 15.1 innings. Allowed only 14 hits. Shows me he's got some pretty good stuff. 9 walks, 14 strikeouts. He throws a first pitch for a strike 66% of the time. Very nice. There we go. Fastball outside corner from Griffin. Strike 1. Leadoff man Jackson Beasley, first baseman. 1 for 3 on the night. Lausanne has a leadoff man on. Pinch hitter Warner Johnson did his job. Earned a walk. He's got a nice lead over there. Ooh, that's a breaking ball. Little up. I wouldn't be surprised here if Coach Mitchell stayed aggressive and tried to keep our Saints defensively on our heels. 4 runs is a nice cushion, but I know as a coach, man, I like to get that at least 5-7 runs going into the last inning. Makes me feel a little bit easier. He's running. There you go. Foul ball. That was a little hit and run. Fouled it off to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Would not be surprised if he did it again here. 1-2. Beasley, right-handed hitter. Battling Griffin Rose, right-hander. Pick off to first base. A little lob throw back in there. Big lead by Warner Johnson. He's pushing the envelope over there. Good piece of hitting right there. Soft ground ball. Third baseman. Nice running. Oh, got away. It's not that bad of a throw. I think Jack may have stretched a little bit too early. Went off the tip of his glove. It's going to go as an error.
Daddy's home.
That was a nice play by Cooper. He came in hard. No hesitation, threw on the run. Ball probably had a little tail on it. You know, he dropped down sidearm. And I think Jack just got out there a little bit too quick. It's going to go as an error. And that's going to bring up left fielder Dedrick Robinson. First and third for Lausanne. They are threatening again. They have had traffic almost every inning. Runners going. Pump fake. No throw to third. Coach Hop's going to have to bring in the infield now. I don't think he can handle anymore. Here they come. They'll be on the edge of the grass. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if Coach Mitchell went back to the safety squeeze here with Diedrich. Looks like he's got pretty good bat control. Looks like he runs well. And there it is. Breaking ball. Outside corner. 0-2. Just off the plate. Tripp was set up outside. Griffin hit his spot. Here's for Lausanne. You got to tip the cap to them with runners on third base. They've done a very nice job just putting the ball in play. They hadn't hit it particularly well or hard, but they hit it. Good job by Robinson. Got a little piece of that as a breaking ball down the dirt. Tripp did a nice job of blocking that ball and smothering it. 1-2 pitch again. But Lausanne's done just what you got to do as a hitter with the man on third base, especially less than 2 outs. You just got to put it in play. You put it in play, you got a really good chance of driving home that run. They've done it several times tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second and third. Another good piece of hitting by Diedrich. Robinson fouled that ball off to the right. Battling tough. One ball, 2 strikes. Second and third. Saints infield in on the grass, looking to cut him down at the plate. Another foul ball. A little late call. I think it was. Field umpire called it. Got a good battle going on right here with Diedrich Robinson and Griffin Rose. It's about the 8th pitch of the at-bat with the man on second and third. Just up, breaking ball. Elevated a little bit. He has not called that pitch all night. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See if one of our Saints can make a nifty defensive play right here. Cut a runner down at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Wow, good at bat by Diedrich. He is doing a nice job of just staying alive. Keep fouling balls off until you get that straight one that you can handle. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lausanne's leading 9-5. They're threatening once again here in the bottom of the 6th. They've got a man on second and third, no outs. Griffin Rose on the bump. Got him. There's strike 3. Another breaking ball. Got enough of the plate.
DJ Khaled! Stretched $1 million off my check this 3 years ago. X was 0 to the line, man, different mode. It's my life, do what I wanna be with you.
Here's Colin Wilbon. He's 1 for 2 on the evening. He struck out looking back in his first at bat. Then he had a base hit and hit by pitch. Switch hitter. Good swing. First pitch. Fouled it straight back. He batted right-handed his first 2 at bats. This is his second at bat. Batting left-handed. He's one of those players, it's tough to take your eyes off him. He just his actions in the infield, just a nice player. Strike 2. He thought about bunting, but I think he got enough of the plate. He pulled it back, but I think it was a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. See if Griffin can work out of this jam. Get his team pumped up here. No balls, 2 strikes. Wilbon's going to be looking to just put that ball in play. Griffin's going to be looking for a strikeout. Got him, strike 3. Even though he crossed up the catcher, Tripp was set up outside corner. Totally missed his spot, but it got enough of the inside corner that umpire called it for strike 3. That's back-to-back called strikeouts by Griffin. It's going to bring up Jack Whittington, the center fielder. Jack is 1 for 2. 2 RBIs on the night. Singled with an RBI his last at bat. Second and third, 2 outs. Strike. Good breaking ball by Griffin. Griffin seems to have found his groove. Walked the first batter on 4 pitches, but he's come back and he's filling up the strike zone. No balls, 1 strike. Here's where Tripp's really got to lock it down. No balls by you, Tripp. Another one. Strike. Hard fastball outside corner. Lausanne's done this a few times. The runner at third base, Warner Johnson, he's faking like he's sprinting home, and that actually worked in the early innings. It coerced a balk. They're trying to do it again. Griffin's doing a nice job of paying him no attention. He's just looking to get this hitter here. No balls, 2 strikes. See if we can get 3 straight. Good pitch right there. Hard fastball outside corner. That ball's going to get... Oh, I thought it was getting way out of play, and nice play by Joshua Brown on the right field line. Was able to haul it in for the 3rd out. Heck of a job by Griffin Rose. 2nd and 3rd, no outs. No runs scored. Got a new pitcher. Remy Shaber is moving from third base over to the pitcher's mound. We'll have a new third baseman. I'll see who that is soon. Hey, great job by the young right-hander, Noah LeBlanc. Nolan gave up 4 runs in his 6 innings of work. I'll total up his walks and strikeouts. LeBlanc walked 3, struck out 7. Very effective outing. Kept his team in the game, worked out of a few jams, kept calm, cool, and collected, and for the majority of the game was just steady around the plate. So we got the right-hander Remy Shaber coming in to close this game out. We're in the top of the 7th inning. So here we are. 9-5 is the score. Saints need to score 4 runs to stay in this game and extend it. Senior center fielder Joshua Russell up the bat. Josh had a base hit his last at bat. He is 1 for 3 on the evening. Came into the game hitting .408. Leading the team in just about every statistical category offensively. First pitch, fastball, down and in. One ball, no strikes. We need a leadoff man, Josh. Get on that bag, baby. Second pitch, up and away. Right-hander Remy Shaber coming in for first inning of work. I'm pretty sure Remy's a senior. I have seen her around since probably the 7th grade. 3-0. 3 pitches, 3 balls. Pretty sure Joshua's going to be taking right here. Josh is going to be followed by Trip Ray, Jack Newman, and Nolan Cody. There's a 4-pitch walk.
Number 13, Trip Ray.
And that brings up catcher Trip Ray. I would imagine Trip's going to be taking this first pitch. He is. Again. That one was a little closer. Just off the plate, just outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That's 5 straight for the new pitcher, Shaber. Another one off the plate. 6 straight by the reliever. Trip will be taken here. We don't need 1 or 2. We need 4. So he's just another base runner. Anyway, anyhow, Trip Ray, get on that bag. Let's make this a ball game. 7 straight. Trip will be taken here. That's where you got to be careful leading off first. You don't want to get lackadaisical, get yourself picked off. That's Josh over there. He's not going to let that happen. That dude is locked in from pitch number 1. Ball 4. That's 8 straight pitches. Here comes Coach Kelso. Is going to come out and have a little powwow.
Now batting number 7, Jack Newman.
Once again, a teaching moment. He's going to tell her, hey. Oh. He's going to make a pitching change. Coach Kelso did not like what he saw. And looks like the center fielder is coming in. That's going to be Jack Whittington.
Now coming to pitch number 10, Jack Whittington.
Shaber will move back over to third. So we got ourselves a pitching change here. All right, we're back in action. Lausanne made a pitching change after the 2 walks to lead off the innings by Joshua Russell and Trip Ray. Coach Mitchell and Coach Kelso brought in center fielder Jack Whittington to pitch. Remy went back to third base, and Jack Newman up the bat. Senior first baseman. First pitch. Hard fastball inside. Nice job by Cartaya to shift, block. Keep that double play intact for the Lynx. 1 ball, no strikes. That is 9 straight balls to start off this top of the 7th inning. Just what the Saints wanted. I know that's the last thing that Coach Kelso and Coach Mitchell wanted for the Lynx. Is freebies. 1 ball, no strikes. Senior left-handed swinging Jack Newman up the bat. Fast, looked like maybe a little late breaker in. Ball 2. 10 straight. Got to think Jack's going to be taken. There's a fastball. Hard inside fastball. Inside corner. 3 balls, or 2 balls, 1 strike. Jack's going to be hacking now. Let's put his RBI hat on. Come on, Jack Newman. Came into the game at a 462 clip with runners in scoring position. 371 overall. That's hitting. That's a base hit. That's in the 4-hole. He's going to score. Josh Russell's going to come out around to score. 6th run of the game for the Saints. 1st and 2nd. Good piece of hitting right there by Jack Newman. It's RBI single. Joshua Russell coming around to score the run.
Number 5. Nolan Cody.
And that brings up Nolan Cody. Nolan's 0 for 3 on the day. He's due. A couple strikeouts and a soft infield liner. Wasn't even a liner, kind of a blooper that the second baseman Aiden Weaver made a nice play on. Let's see if Nolan can barrel one right here. Hey Nolan, how about a double down the left field line, kid? Fastball outside, taken for ball 1. 1st and 2nd. Saints refuse to go down quietly here. We're in the top of the 7th inning. The score is 9-5. 9-6, excuse me. Saints have 2 runners on base and no outs. Second pitcher of the inning in for Lausanne. And they're running. Good aggressive base running right there. Trail runner didn't go. That'd have been nice. First and 3rd. That was a ball down. 2 balls, no strikes. Let's see what Lausanne decides to do here if Coach Hop continues to run. Probably going to play it safe. Jack is a great left-handed pitcher. He's got a real nice bat. Fleet of foot is something that he's not. 2 balls, no strikes. Nolan Cody up the bat. Good job by Cartaya. Another ball down in the dirt. Another one of those very impressive young Lausanne players. Nolan came into this game hitting .357 with a .400 average with runners in scoring position. Clutch. The kid's clutch. Let's do it tonight. Quick pick off to first base. Jack's back in safely. Come on, Nolan. Cooper Thompson on deck with Brendan Bomar to follow. Another ball. 4-pitch walk to Cody. They're juiced. Coach Kelso calls timeout. Going to take a walk out to the mound. Tell you what, the first 5 innings of this game were moving pretty crisply. Both pitchers were around the plate. And it is slowed here in the late innings, but a lot of strategy. The Lynx suddenly have had a tough time throwing strikes. Hopefully the Saints can take advantage of these gifts. Just like Lausanne did early in the game. They really they made us pay for every freebie that we gave them. Either walk, hit by pitch, or error. They did a nice job of making us pay. That's what good offensive clubs do. Take advantage of freebies. So Cooper Thompson up the bat. Cooper's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out first at bat. Grounded to short and walked his last at bat. So 0 for 2. See if we can get a couple runs closer here. Base hit's going to score 2. Ooh, that got him right on the hip. First pitch. That's going to force in a run. He had nowhere to go on that one. That's going to be an RBI hip bruise for Cooper Thompson. Score's now 9-7. Go-ahead runs on first base. Brennan Beaumar's had some really nice at-bats tonight. He singled his first at-bat, line drive over the second baseman's head. Aggressive at-bat, second at-bat, struck out swinging, but he was all over it, and then fielder's choice. Good, he's up there swinging. I love the aggressiveness of young Brennan. I think he is looking to hit the straight one dead red all the time. Very aggressive young hitter. No outs. Bases loaded. Saints are working. No balls, 1 strike. Brennan Beaumar. He did. That was a breaking ball. Fooled Brennan. Kind of a half swing. Nice job by Cartaya. Another ball in the dirt. Nicholas is going to sleep well tonight. He has blocked probably 20 balls. 0-2 pitch. Oh, another great job by Cartaya. Wow. That was outside of the left-handed batter's box. And he quickly shifted, spread his legs, and just buried that ball. Beautiful job. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That could have easily gotten through the wickets. Would have allowed a run to score, second and third. Could be a game-changing play right there by Cartaya. We'll see how it plays out. Bases loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third sacker, Brennan Beaumar up the bat. Woo! Just outside. Good hard fastball. That's going to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We have got ourselves a ball game, folks. It was all Lausanne early. They had a 5-run lead. Saints put up 4. Lausanne came back with the right cross to the jaw, put up another 4. Here come the Saints. Good job by Beaumar. Just got a piece of that breaking ball outer half. Corners are in for Lausanne. They're going to be looking to cut that runner at third down at home. Middle's going to be in double play depth. Outfield's in standard depth. Pretty good gap in right center. Right fielder shaded a little over towards the line. No wind to speak of. Got him. That's a nice pitch right there. Started a breaking ball, may have been a slider, some kind of cutting pitch on the outer half, and Brennan swung at it. Nice job by Cartaya.
Number 9, Dylan James.
Now we got 1 out. Dylan James up the bat. Dylan's 0 for 3 on the night. Senior second baseman. So far this year, he's done a nice job with runners in scoring position, hitting the ball at a 385 clip. 9-7 the score. Tying run at second base. Get him home, DJ. Ball down. Another nice block by Cartaya. Lynx are going to be looking to turn 2. Saints are going to be looking to hit a double. Corners are still in. Not quite sure why the first baseman's holding on the runner. He's got a runner on second base. Breaking ball, outer half. That's a good take by Dylan. That was a breaking ball. Unless he's thinking breaking ball right there. That's a good one to spit on. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Let's hope Dylan just slows that heart rate, takes a deep breath, sees it, and hits it. 1-1 pitch coming. Another breaking ball. That was a little spinner. I think Dylan gave up on that pitch a little bit too early. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice pitch by Whittington right there. 9-7. We got a battle. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Saints. Trailing a pair. Good swing by Dylan. Fouls it off to the right. Good job by Whittington coming in pumping strikes. Gotta love the game of baseball. I'm 55 and I miss it every day. Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Breaking ball outside. Good take. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big gap in right center field. I've seen Dylan hit a few balls that way. Big hole in the 6 hole between the third baseman and shortstop. Another fastball away. We got a 3-2 pitch coming. Looks like he's trying to stay away on Dylan. Dylan has a little open stance. He does tend to dive that front foot towards the shortstop. That may leave him a little exposed on that outer half. Let's hope he covers the plate right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Saints trailing 2. Whittington's got the signal. Rears and throws. Great job by Dylan. Another breaking ball by Whittington. Good job by James just fouling that ball off. He's going to keep on doing that until he gets a good straight one he can handle. Senior right fielder Joshua Brown on deck. Jack Newman leading off third base. Nolan Cody leading off second base. That's a base hit in the 6 hole. Here comes the run. He's going to send him. There's going to be a play at the plate. Throw's coming home. It's offline. He's safe. We are tied up 9-9. Saints have a man on first and second with just 1 out. That's a big hit by DJ. Good for him. That's a 2-run single. That brings up Joshua Brown. Good piece of hitting right there by our senior second baseman. 9-9. We've got a barn burner, folks. Here's where I'd like to see Josh. I know he kind of has that leadoff man mentality, likes to see a lot of pitches. Right here, this pitcher Whittington's going to be looking to get on top, and the best pitch of the at-bat may be coming in this first one. I'd like to see Joshua attack it if it's in that zone, if it's straight. Look at that. That's a bait. Oh, I thought it was getting over his head. That was a breaking ball, outer half. Got it right off the end, right to the second baseman, Aiden Weaver. Was able to make the catch. Now we've got 2 outs. Go-ahead run at second base. Shortstop Griffin Rose up the bat. Griffin's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch his last at bat. He's got a strikeout and a fly out to center field. Base hit's going to score Nolan Cody. First pitch fastball, good pitch by Whittington, outside corner, pumped it right in there. No balls, 1 strike. Those battling Saints have battled back to tie this score.
Where was that? Good pitch.
Second pitch was a breaking ball. My partners in the press box thought that was a strike. Umpire didn't. Unfortunately, the umpire's call is the only one that counts. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, first and second. Griffin Rose up the bat. Jack Whittington on the bump. Breaking ball, did he go? No, he didn't. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Griffin started out this game at shortstop. He's now on the bump. He'll be the pitcher of record for the Saints. 9-9 the score. Saints have scored 4 runs here in the top of the 7th. Took advantage of some gifts from the Lynx. Fastball away. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the big bopper for the Saints on deck, and Joshua Russell. Talented center fielder. 3-1 pitch. All right, Griffin. Ought to be salivating right here. Whittington does not want to put the bases juiced. He's going to give you a heater to hit. Let's go. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Oh. Pitcher Whittington didn't like the call from Cartaya. Took some extra time. I think Griffin may have called timeout there. Resets. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. There it is. Got in on his hands. I think that's a lazy fly ball to right field, and he's got it for the 3rd out. But hey, great job by the Saints to tie this game up, 9-9. At one point, Saints were trailing 5-0. We've gone back and forth, and it's going to come down to the Lynx right here, bottom of the 7th inning. We are back in action. Bottom of the 7th inning, we got a 9-9 score. Remy Shaber is going to lead things off for the Lausanne Lynx. Remy is 0 for 2. She's got an RBI on a fielder's choice. She's also walked once. Productive day. First pitch fastball. She took it for ball 1 up. Right-hander Griffin Rose is out for his 2nd inning of work for the Saints. Really did a nice job working out of a jam. He had 2nd and 3rd and no outs in his 1st inning of work, and he was able to have 2 strikeouts and a fly out to work out of it. Just a great job. That next pitch was a fastball that Remy swung through. It's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's a Breaking ball to third baseman. Cooper Thompson fires across for the out. Nice play, Coop. Nicely done.
Right fielder Devin Myers.
Showed a nice arm over there, Cooper did.
They want me dead. They want me dead. With that right on my head.
And that's going to bring up the right fielder, Devin Myers. Devin is 0 for 3, a couple strikeouts, and he's got an RBI fielder's choice. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. 9-9 the score. First pitch fastball, painted it. Strike one. Devin Myers up the bat, the right fielder. Breaking ball. Fouled it off. 0-2. Good pitch right there. Started about chest high on the inner half. Had some nice late break to it. Got plenty of plate in the middle. Infield straight up. Surprised third baseman's not closer to the line. Really don't want to double right here. Woo! Fastball. Painted it outside corner. 3 pitches out. That was a... So we got 2 quick outs. Second baseman Aiden Weaver up the bat. Aiden is 0 for 2. He's got an RBI fielder's choice. First pitch, breaking ball inside. Took it for ball 1. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Ooh, fastball. Up. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, 9-9 in a seesaw affair. Good high school baseball game. Not particularly clean, but exciting. Fastball, hard at the knees, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cartaya, the catcher, on deck. Second baseman Aiden Weaver up the bat. Hard fastball in on his hands, 0-2. This is the first time I've seen Griffin pitch, and I'm very impressed. Good live arm. That's a nice pitch right there. It's going to be a foul ball. Tripp's going to let it, or grab it foul. Count's going to remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th inning. We need to get this last out. Scratch across a couple runs here in the top of the 8th. Got him. Breaking ball. Painted it. Beautiful pitch. Great inning by Griffin. That ought to get the teammates in the dugout pumped up. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Lynx in the bottom of the 7th inning. Through 7 complete, we're at 9-9.
I do not stay at the Intercontinental. And anything I got is not a rental. I own it, mom. Figured out the simple. My stock been going up like a crescendo. A bunch of handshakes from the flanks. But I do not want to be friends though. I told y'all, mom, man, it's not a love song. This a stripper on a man rug song. This a boys forever hold a grudge song. Pop some champagne in the gun song. Just because song. What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophies. And they don't have no award for that. Shit don't come with trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just do it cause I'm supposed to. I go to dreams with a suitcase. I got my whole country on a new way. She like, I heard all your stay where you stay. House so big I haven't seen them boys in 2 days. I use a walkie-talkie just to get a package. I saw my parents split up right after the wedding.
Number 21, Joshua Russell.
So we're back in action. Senior center fielder Joshua Russell is going to lead things off here in the top of the 8th inning. We've got a 9-9 score. Joshua is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a walk. And we need a base runner. Look at him. Faked a bunt, pulled it back, up and away. Quickly on top, 1 ball and no strikes. I wasn't sure what they did in high school. I had forgotten if they put a guy on second base during the extra inning. That may be after the second inning, or the second extra inning, maybe. Josh just took that fastball outside corner. It's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Man, I'd love to see Josh burn the left fielder and take one to the fence and have a stand-up triple. Good swing right there. That was another breaking ball. Josh fouled it straight back. Good swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Whittington on top. Joshua's a .400 hitter coming into this game. The .484 on base percentage. Been on twice today. Woo! A little late break. It was a little up off Cartaya's glove. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man here in the top of the 8th inning, Joshua Russell. Uber talented senior center fielder. There it is, 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the season, Josh has got 6 walks, leading the team in runs scored at 16. Hits, now he's got 21 hits. There you go. Stay fair. Stay fair. Oh, it's a hard line drive down the left field line, about 10 feet foul. Hit it hard. I love the aggressiveness. Count's going to remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. He may have had a triple. That ball made it all the way to the left field fence, and Josh can flat out fly. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Protect on a breaking ball right here, Josh, man. Good job. That was a hard fastball in. He challenged him. Whittington came right after him. Inside fastball. Josh fouled it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch coming. There we go. Get in that line. Get in that line. Get in that line. That's down. That's a fair ball, and that's going to be a stand-up double. That's just what we needed. There we go. He's getting them boys fired up. Good job, Josh Russell. He put that ball right on the line. It was not hit particularly hard. Probably off the end of the bat if we talked to Joshua after this game. But, man, he put it right on the inside of the chalk down that left field line. And with his speed, he had a stand-up double. So this is a big at-bat for Trip Ray. No matter what, we got to get this runner from second to third base somehow, some way. I don't think Coach Hop's going to be bunting him. If you look at Trip's body, he doesn't have a bunter's body. He's a big, strong donkey. Ball in the dirt, taken for ball 1. Russell at second is a super competitive, or super aggressive base runner, very smart, gets great jumps on balls in the dirt. If that ball kicks away from Cartaya at all, he's going to be on third base. Constantly looking for the edge and for that jump getting off the bases. Oof, there's a fastball. Outside corner. It's going to even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike to the big strapping right-handed hitting Trip Ray. Trip has 2 hits, 2 RBIs. He's 2 for 3, 2 RBIs on a walk, couple singles. Another ball in the dirt. Good job by Cartaya. Didn't get far enough away for Joshua to advance right there. 2 balls and 1 strike. To the Saints catcher, Trip Ray, having a nice night tonight. 2-1 pitch. Hard fastball in. Tripp took a hack in it, fouled it off. Way out of play over the third base dugout. It's going to even the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's got to shorten up, put that ball in play. He's big and strong enough. He does not have to come out of his shoes to hit the ball hard. Give me a little choke, Tripp. Spread out that stance. Make the defense make a play right here. Got him. Fastball elevated outside corner. That's a big out. Good job by Whittington right there. That was a nice pitch.
Number 7, Jack Newman.
That brings up senior first baseman Jack Newman. Jack is 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, including a walk, having a nice game. Wide open stance on the left-handed hitting Jack Newman. Up and away. First pitch. Second baseman is way over in the hole, 4 hole, so the shortstop's got to be close to Josh, make sure he doesn't get a big lead. Fastball, outside corner. Got a piece of it. It's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Big hole at shortstop. Shortstop Wilbon's got to be close to second. Second baseman Weaver's way in the hole against the left-handed hitting. Good pitch. Fouled it straight back. Jack's got to protect here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We can't waste this leadoff double by Russell. One and 2. Senior Joshua Russell leading off second. Senior Jack Newman at the bat. Get down that line, get down that line. Oh, that ball dropped. The left fielder had it in his glove and dropped it. Jack Newman running the entire time hard. Boogied all the way into second base. I think it needs to go as an error. He had it. I don't know if he maybe was looking at the runner or what happened, but just one of those unfortunate events. Nolan Cody's up the bat. We got the go-ahead run at third base, 90 feet away. They're going to put him on, and that's going to bring up Cooper Thompson. That's an intentional walk. They're going to try to set up the force out and the double play in the middle. Cooper is 0 for 2. He is struck out, grounded to short, walked, and had an RBI hit by pitch his last at bat. He's had some nice swings. See if he can continue it. We got Brennan Bomar on deck. Bases juiced. No room for error for the Lynx. Good swing. Fouled it away to the right side. Good job by Whittington. Continue to pump strikes. No balls, 1 strike. Middle's going to be looking to turn 2. Corners are going to be looking to fire home, prevent Russell from scoring. Top of the 8th inning. Fastball just off the inside of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 pitch, 1 out. We're tied at 9. Bases loaded, Saints. Joshua Russell led off this inning with a double. Breaking ball away. Nice job by Cartaya again. That young man behind the dish has got to be running on fumes. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big hole in between third and short. Jack Newman's leading off second. Josh Russell leading off third. Fastball up and away. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's where you don't want to overswing as a hitter. All the RBIs live in the middle of the field. How about a nice line drive over to that second baseman's head, Coop? Slow heart rate. Don't overswing. Put the barrel to it right here, kid. 3-1. Strike. Outside corner. Nice pitch by Whittington. He's come in and done a nice job for Lausanne. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 9-9, top of the 8th inning. What a game, folks. Strike. Ooh, wow. Wow, I thought that was a strike. Wow. It must have been up. I think that got enough of the plate. It must have been up. I don't think Coach Mitchell liked that call at all. Yeah, he's doing some barking. That's an RBI walk by Cooper Thompson. The Saints have taken the lead. And Brendan Bomar's up the bat. The aggressive Brendan Bomar. 1 for 4 on the night. He's got a single, couple strikeouts, and a fielder's choice. That was a close pitch. Fortunately, went the Saints' way. 10-9 Saints. They have battled back from a 5-0 deficit earlier in this game. Breaking ball off the plate outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Stay aggressive, Brennan. Extra base hit can break this game open right here. Nolan Cody leading off second. Jack Newman leading off first. Cooper third. Cooper Thompson leading off first. Strike. Fastball outer half. Third baseman Shaber in on the grass, looking to cut down the run at the plate. There we go. There we go. That's going to be too slow for the plate.
Oh my gosh.
Too slow at the plate. That was a topper. Ramey had a tough time getting the ball out of her glove. Another run scores. Bases remain loaded. That's going to be an RBI fielder's choice for Bomar. And that brings up second baseman Dylan James, who had a huge hit in his last at-bat to tie this game up. He had a 2-run single with 2 strikes. See if he can do it again. There it is. Look at that. Base hit in the hole. He's going to score a pair. Here comes a throw. Offline. Trying to advance at third base. Called him out. Cooper tried to advance all the way to third. The throw was a little offline. Catcher Cartaya came up gunning to third. Shaber was able to put down the tag, but 2 more runs scored. That's the 3rd and 4th RBI for the clutch Dylan James. That makes the score 13-9 Saints, and that brings up Joshua Brown. Josh is 2 for 4. He's got a walk, 2 hits, strikeout, and a soft liner to the second baseman. First pitch, breaking ball, strike 1. So we've got a 4-run top of the 8th inning for the Saints, taking the lead for the first time this game at 13-9. Another breaking ball. Joshua swings and misses. He's now in the hole. 0-2, 2 outs. Wow, 2 huge hits by Dylan. What a game for that young man. Another real high hopper. Aiden Weaver's able to field that one, had plenty of time to flip to the shortstop to get the third out. That's the second ball that's bounced high off the plate. I don't know if that's hitting that front lip. They just need dirt at home plate or what. But anyway, the Saints score 4 runs on 2 hits. Leave 1. And the score is now 13-9 Saints heading into the bottom of the 8th inning. Griffin Rose is back out for his 3rd inning of work. Very impressive outing so far by the young man. It's been a really fun high school game to call. Lynx were all over it early. They were up 5-0. Saints come back and score 4. Lynx come back and score 4 of their own to make it 9-4. Saints get 1 to make it 9-5. Then we make it 9-9 late in the 7th. And now we score 4 more in the 8th. And we're up 13-9. Griffin's got to come in and do what he's done since he's come in, and that's just pump strikes. Tell you what, the 2 relievers for the Saints thus far have been money. Jace Walker came in and held him down, did a heck of a job. And Griffin Rose has picked up after Jace. And he got in and got himself into a little trouble early. Worked out of a no-outs 2nd and 3rd jam. And then put up a 0 last inning. 3 outs to go.
Number 12, catcher Nicholas Cartaya.
So we got Nicholas Cartaya, the catcher. Nicholas is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch in his 3 at-bats. This is his 4th at-bat. With the Warner Johnson up next. Nicholas comes out ripping, fouls that ball off to the right. Griffin Rose continues to fill the strike zone with strikes. 0-1. Breaking ball, little away. 1 ball, 1 strike. High infield pop-up. Jack Newman's calling everybody off. He's got it. That's an F3, 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That brings up Warner Johnson. Warner came in to pinch hit for LeBlanc, and he walked in his first at-bat. Keep throwing strikes, Griffin. First pitch fastball outside corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 8th. Saints up 13-9. There's a spinner right in there. Buckled Warner's knees. 0-2. Let's stay smart, aggressive here. I like to see Griffin elevate a fastball, change that eye level, and come back in. Fastball outside corner. Good job by Johnson. Fight that ball off. Stay alive. 0-2. 1 out. Bottom of 8. Saints up 13-9. They have battled back from 2 5-run deficits. Take the lead in this game late. That's a base hit. Good piece of hitting right there by Warner Johnson. That was a breaking ball. Did a good job putting the barrel on it. Takes us back to the top of the order with Jackson Beasley. Jackson's 1 for 4. He's got a single tonight. Hey, let's end this game with a double play right here. How about a little 6-4-3? Fastball outside corner continues to fill the strike zone with strikes. Great job by Griffin. 0-1. Chasing 2 outs. Put this game in the books. Fastball outside corner. Beautiful pitch. It's right where Tripp was set up, and he split the center of his pocket. No balls, 2 strikes. Warner Johnson leading off first base. He had a base hit. Another fastball. This one off the plate. Good take by Mr. Beasley. Lynx first baseman. Dedrick Robinson on deck. One-two pitch. Fly ball right field. Joshua Brown's got it. 2 outs.
Now batting number 2, left fielder Dedrick Robinson.
Don't worry. Daddy's home. Turn me up.
That brings up left fielder Dedrick Robinson. Dedrick is 0 for 2. He's got a couple walks, a base hit, and a strikeout on the night. 2 outs, man on first base. Saints up 13-9 in a barn burner of a ball game. This has been a heavyweight fight. First pitch, breaking ball, inside corner, taken for strike 1. Nice pitch right there. Started in, had a nice little late break to it. 0-1. Third batter of the inning, third time that Griffin's been 0-1. Fastball, outside corner, 0-2. We are 1 strike away from a win, folks. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Robinson up the bat. Griffin rose. There it is, strike 3. Wow, 1, 2, 3. 3 pitches. Woohoo! What a game. What a game. The Saints continue to battle. Player of the game, Dylan James. 2 hits, 4 RBIs. He had the 2-run single that tied the game up 9-9. He had the 2-run single to put him ahead. And the Saints just kept battling. We gave the Lynx a bunch of gifts, a bunch of free bases early. Lynx made us pay. Fortunately, they returned the favor to us later in the game, and we made them pay. So, very good high school game. Saints battled back 13-9. Our relief pitchers for the Saints, fantastic job. You know, for middle relief, you want guys to come in pumping strikes. Jace Walker did it. That's the second time I've seen that young man pitch, and that's the second time I've been just super impressed by his aggressiveness and ability to throw strikes. And then Griffin Rose came in, and he was lights out. Got himself into a little trouble with second and third, no outs, and was money. And worked out of it. I think that was probably the game-changing inning was Griffin's ability to work out of that jam. So very impressed by our Saints. Beautiful job battling back. They kept their composure, didn't pack it in, got some big hits with 2 strikes, and beat a very good Lausanne team that impressed the heck out of me. Wow, they got some fine young players, and Coach Mitchell and Coach Kelso, they have a bright future with some of those young players they have on that Lausanne roster. So great job by the Saints. Win their 8th game of the season. Baby steps, man, baby steps. This is the kind of game that gives these young players the confidence to keep battling, keep fighting, and keep on improving. I had a blast. Enjoyed it, guys. Good night.